No way, this is awesome. This AI thing is for real. Have you seen the new AI software that can generate a response to you in real time? And no, I'm not talking about, hey Google, what's the coral reef talk? No, I'm talking about Chat GPT. This is an AI software that can reply to you in real time. You can actually talk to it and have a conversation. So that got me thinking, could this AI software actually tell me how to do step by step a simple water change? Okay, so what is Chat GPT? Well, it's a computer program that uses AI to understand what you say. It's almost like having an aquarium expert in your back pocket. I mean, you can look up any information or whatever you need and it will actually reach out to the internet, scan all the information online, learn it in an instant, and then give you a response. Now, quick word of caution here, I'm not saying blindly follow all the information that you read or find online. So make sure you're still doing your research and you're fact checking this AI, because will it correctly give you the answers that you're searching for every single time? Probably not. But I think it does a really good job and it comes pretty close. Okay, so I'm gonna type in here, hello, can you tell me step by step how to change 10 gallons of water in my reef aquarium? And then once you hit enter, it's going to type out a response. All right, sure, here are the general steps for changing the water in a reef aquarium. Step number 1. Wow, this is awesome. Look, it's literally typing out the steps needed for a water change. We're going to go through them one by one, and then I'll reveal them as we go, but this is looking pretty good. All right, step number 1. It says to gather the necessary equipment such as water change pump, a hose, and container for the new water. What? Okay, so I've gathered all the equipment that I need based on this. We're gonna follow it step by step. So number 2 says to turn off any equipment in the aquarium such as protein skimmers or pumps to prevent them from drawing in air while the water is being changed. Okay, check and check. Next it says use the pump and hose to remove 10 gallons of water from the aquarium and place it in a container for safe disposal. Using the pump in combination with the hose just makes that a little bit quicker, and the AI already knows that. That's pretty incredible. Okay, so check, water has been removed. Number 4, mix the new water to the correct temperature, salinity, and pH, and then add any necessary supplements or treatments. Well, I don't add any supplements or treatments to my water. I just mix it up according to the instructions on the Reef Crystals bucket of salt that I use. So I have a 35-gallon saltwater bin that's been mixing. So my the new water has been mixed. It's at about the correct temperature. So step number 5. Step number 5 is slowly add the new water to the aquarium using a hose or a bucket. Let's just use the bucket, make it a little bit quicker, even though it does say to add it slowly. I'm loving the answers so far from the AI. I mean, it's like talking to a friend or an expert in the industry or in the hobby that's guiding you step by step how to do a water change. I mean, I know it's a simple water change, but so far so good. Step number 6. Step number 6 says turn on any equipment that was turned off in step 2. So that's awesome. I mean, it told us to turn everything off, and now it's telling us to turn it back on. That's the next logical step once you've refilled your aquarium with the water that you changed out. And the last step here, it says to monitor the water parameters like the pH, the temperature, and salinity for the next few days and make any necessary adjustments. And yes, that is correct. I mean, if you add a bucket of salt and the salinity is off just a little bit, you can make adjustments for that by adding fresh water into your tank. You're a little bit too salty, you can bring that back down to the right levels. When I do a water change, I always double check, give the tank a little bit of time to mix up, and I'll check the parameters and the salinity and make sure we're good to go. Now, one really interesting thing that I thought was pretty cool about this AI is that it gives you a note at the end of the step-by-step process. It says it's important to note that these are general steps and that the specific steps for your aquarium may vary depending on the type and size of your tank and the type of livestock that it contains. It's also important to maintain a consistent water change schedule to keep the aquarium healthy. So that's really cool right there. Not only does it tell you step by step how to do the water change, it lets you know that, hey, your tank is probably going to be a little bit different, so make sure you are doing your water change according to the needs of your aquarium. And it even reminds you to be consistent with your tank husbandry and consistent with a water change schedule on your reef aquarium so that you can maintain a healthy reef tank. And a healthy reef aquarium is a successful reef aquarium. And if you'd like to know how to be successful with bubble tip anemones, I give you 5 easy tips in this video right here. So click or tap your screen. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.